What sort of approach will you take to the NAB Challenge? Will you play the first one? Will you look to play, say, 2 out of 3 or whatever?
I'm not sure yet. It's sort of, I guess those conversations will happen over the next few days. I think we got our main day on Wednesday, so I think that's when they'll start confirming to everyone else when we're playing. But hopefully play at least 2 of them. It's important to get that fitness base, and you can't quite get that from training and from running. So it is important to try and play at least two of the 3.
After the great year you had last year, how do you take it to another level again, or can you take it to another level?
Yeah, I think I made a lot of mistakes through the year, and obviously my ruck work was quite good, but still trying to have an impact around the ground is sort of the key that I need to keep working on and working on how to get used more. So yeah, definitely there's lots of areas to improve, and I don't think anyone in the AFL's ever played the perfect season. So being the competitive people we are, you're always trying to improve.
You had an unbelievable workload last year. Can you do that again, or are you going to need more support this year?
I don't see why I can't play whatever role the coaches want me to play. If that's me playing on my own like I did last year, then that's fine. If they want to add another ruckman in, I'll just have to adjust my game. And I don't think there's no worry for my body. My body got through fine. I got through to the prelim and with no issues at all. And I think that week off before the season before the finals now is going to help everyone. But yeah, I'm not worried about my body at all at this stage.
With the sub going, do you expect you'll use that kind of extra slot to play another ruckman?
It just gives us options. I think Madge has had a really good pre-season, and so has Braden Bruce. So we've definitely got players that are pushing for selection, but it's whether they want to go an extra midfielder, give us a bit more run, or add in extra ruck forward, so to speak. So I think it all depends on how Drewy, Brownie, and Wadey are looking, and whether we need that extra support.
You've kind of always played your best footy almost on your own, haven't you? Is that the way you prefer it?
I think all ruckmen like to play a majority in the ruck. I think you get a bit more continuity in your game. You're around the ball more, and it allows you to statistically appear like you're having a better game because you're in it more. So you obviously prefer to, but we're at the point now where our goal is to win a premiership. So whatever my role to help us do that is, I'm not fast.
How's Daniel Wells looking? Like he looked in that practice match that he was just starring.
He's looking unbelievable. He's almost like having a new draftee this year, and it's great to see. It gives everyone a lot of confidence knowing that someone of the class of Wellesley is fit and firing, and he's as trim as he's ever been, and he's dominated our last 2 intra-club games. So he's at the moment he's looking good, and hopefully he can get a couple of NAB Cup games under his belt, get his confidence up, and be ready to go round 1.
When you look at last year, and you got so close, could he have been that little X factor you needed? Do you think that he is one of those players that come finals time, he can take you to the next level?
Oh, definitely. I think we did well to. We should have almost done a better effort in that prelim than we did. Up by 5 or so goals at quarter time. We did everything right, but having someone in the class of Wellesley, it's definitely not going to hurt us. I think there's 70 other clubs that would love to have someone like Wellesley in their side.
You gave up a lot for Jed Anderson. We've seen glimpses before, and he's pretty impressive the other day. What have you made of Jed over this summer?
He's fit in really well. He definitely had some really good glimpses on Friday when we played our intra-club game, and he's fit in really well. He understands the way we want to play, and coming from Hawthorn, he's already got a pretty good base behind him. So it's exciting for us, but we gave a lot, but we got a lot of good draftees as well, and everyone that we picked up this year has been really impressive. So it's a good sign going forward.
Just on Wells, do you see him mainly playing forward this year, or do you think he can go through the midfield?
I think that's probably a better one for Brad. I think about how he's going to look. I'd obviously love to have him at my feet in the midfield, but it's all about where his body's at and what our side is. I think we've got such an embarrassment of riches in that sort of midfield, small forward sort of position that we don't know what the makeup's going to be yet. I certainly don't. I'm sure it's giving the coaches a number of headaches. Whether you've still got to fit in people like Boomer, Kane Turner, Taylor Garner, Jed Anderson, Sean Higgins. The list goes on along with Wellesley. So who knows what that list is going to be at the moment. But I think we've got a lot of options, which is what you want to do, and a lot of flexibility.
It's been sort of a club perspective that you started the seasons off poorly. Does that make the NAB Challenge even more important this year?
Yeah, we should almost just skip round 1 and go to round 2. I think that'd be better for us. But it's definitely been a focus. We have won a round 1 game under Brad, so I think they've tinkered with how we've done our pre-season a bit, and trying to get us ready. We've played more intra-club games than we've ever played. So hopefully, I don't think you can change your theories into the NAB Cup too much. Most of us end up playing 2 games anyway. So if you're going to be playing 25 during the season or 26 during the season, you probably don't want to play too many more than that. But I think that's been a focus. But it's just about we just got to action it on round 1. That's all we can do now.
And you're looking very trim and fit. Is that also because of the rotations as well, with them being reduced? Do you think that will affect you? And have you tried to improve your running base, even though it's been good in the past?
Oh, you try and improve everything every year. I think I'm running just as well as I ever have. I'm feeling really good and ready to go. I don't know if I'm trimmer or not. I'll take the compliment, but I'm not sure if that's true or not. I'll have to see what my skin folds are at the moment. But yeah, I'm feeling good and excited. I think there's a big opportunity this year, and obviously we start on scratch again this year, but we know definitely what our goal is.
Given the way the Brownlow panned out last year, do you think we'll ever see a ruckman win it?
I have no idea. I think it's going to be very hard for anyone but a midfielder to win. But that's one thing that I don't focus on. It's even to come top 10 was a shock to me, and it's not something I've ever dreamt of. So, I don't know. It's obviously hard, but if a ruckman can start putting up midfielders' numbers, then there's no reason why you can't be a chance. But at the moment it's definitely very midfield dominated.
So did you walk away feeling a bit slighted by the umpires?
No, I nearly doubled my vote tally of my career, so I was pretty happy, to be honest. I think to win it, I would have had to get about 7 or 8 votes than I'd ever got in my life. So, to get 18 or 19 or whatever it was a massive thrill for me, and to even be spoken about in the mix was exciting. So, you'd obviously love to win it, but that's definitely, I think the premiership comes first.